Anon Newz. Australian copyright meeting was off the record. Anonymous message, so much for a transparent government. We the people put in office to represent us, the people. Soon as people are elected they forget who elected them and do secret deals with the United States and others behind closed doors. This is not acceptable. We the people want to know what they are doing on our behalf. Shameful acts of those we put in power, which we will tear them down as easily as we put them in their high-profile positions, and they think they are above us to make rules and laws in secret, without even discussing it with us. October 4, 2011. Just over a week ago, a meeting was held behind closed doors between the Australian Attorney General, ISPS, and representatives of major the United States media conglomerates. As we reported when the meeting was first announced, it seems the meeting is a follow-up to the threat made by OFAC about a three-strikes policy. The meeting, which took place September 23, has been shrouded in secrecy, with few details emerging. What might initially seem as cards being played close to the chest seems to have taken on a more worrying overtone, with revelations today in technology news site Delimiter. Delimiter, founded by former Anon Australia editor Delimiter, had filed a Freedom of Information (FOI) request for the minutes of the meeting. The response they received from the Attorney General's office was less than encouraging. This letter is to advise you that this department does not hold documents of the type you are requesting. Delimiter quotes the reply. I am obliged, therefore, to refuse your request under Section 24A of the Freedom of Information Act. That provision allows an agency to refuse a request if all reasonable steps have been taken to locate the documents sought and it is satisfied that the documents either do not exist or cannot be found. Consumer groups like Electronic Frontiers Australia have been very critical of the meeting, as has Pirate Party Australia. Not only has the Attorney General convened secret meetings, now those discussions are secret, with no basic measures of transparency or accountability. PA President Rodney Sarkovsky told Torrent Freak. This is of course from a department that wants to implement the retention of all private communications data in Australia. Meanwhile, Mr. Sarkovsky, on behalf of the Pirate Party, filed his own FOI request on September 30, including notes and emails relating to the meeting, as well as correspondence about the meeting. The Attorney General's office has indicated they've received it and will try and process it by October 30. Australians have clearly learned from the lessons of the UK, where the Digital Economy Act was passed thanks to false claims. Gillard passed many laws via backdoors, for example, corrupt tax, called carbon tax, we the people do not want, and the selling uranium ore to India, prompted by secret meetings with the United States, even though India is not a part of the Non-Proliferation Treaty. Therefore Gillard, being Prime Minister for Australia, is also supposed to be a lawyer. She would know only too well this is illegal to sell it to them, but thanks to the United States controlling our government it was done. Many other illegal and deceitful things have been done by our now government via back rooms and secrets to keep it from its people until it's passed, then we learn of it. Same as Julian Assange of WikiLeaks, an Australian citizen, got no help from the government either, thanks to the United States interference again, as he exposed the United States for their secret wrongdoings in various countries. So Gillard labeled him a terrorist and would gladly hand him over to the United States. But splashed all over telly was Bali Boy, a young teen that was caught for a small amount of drugs, was all over the news, and Gillard did all she could to free him. Same as other Australians over the world that Australia has helped, as it's bound by duty to do. Our corrupt government is highly controlled by other countries, especially the United States. Who helped Julia Gillard overthrow Kevin Rudd in another backroom deal, which we are still not told what happened, and we the people have a right to know that the United States had a very big hand in this, and giving the United States full access to our security files and all Australian people, which was released thanks to WikiLeaks. So no wonder our Prime Minister does not want Julian Assange to release any more dirt on our Australian corrupt government. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Expect us to expose you.